Hi everyone, this is my 15-112 term project called Snake Tower Defense. So, as you can see here, I have 3 buttons to play the game. You can either press play, press instructions, or press map editor. If you press play without making a map, you play with the default map or the last map that you saved. So I'll go to map editor real quick and create a map. So the way my map editor works is that it saves a list of tuples based on the location of where you went, and you can only make a map on legal locations. So if I try to click here, it doesn't work. Try to click there, it works, but up here it doesn't. And if I made a mistake and want to redo it, I can just click the castle and go back to where I last made it. So I can make it wind off in this direction. So as you can see here, this was the default map, and then if I want to save this map over it, I click save, and then you can see the map changed. And then if I want to use this map, I'll click use, and then I can start the game. Or I can go back to the default map by pressing reset default, and then as you can see, map has changed again back to the default, and then I can play with this. So to play my game, I have 3 different types of towers, which I can press 1, 2, 3, or click down here to use them. So I have the basic tower, the freeze tower, and the pierce tower. So it's going to take too long to build all the towers without cheating, so I have a little cheat in here that gives me a lot of money. So the pierce tower can hit multiple enemies at once, and it will pierce through 3 enemies. So as you can see, its purple bullet is hitting all 3 of these, whereas the freeze and basic tower only hit 1 of them. And the freeze tower will slow enemies once it hits them. It doesn't do that much damage, but it'll change the color of their health into a light blue color, so that you know it's frozen. And if it's frozen, its speed is slowed by half, and it lasts indefinitely. So I have 3 different types of monsters in this game. I have the green snake, the red snake, and the gray snake. So the green snake is your basic type of monster. It's not worth that much, and it moves pretty fast and doesn't have that much health. The red snake's worth a little more. It moves significantly slower, but has double the health. And then the gray snake moves a lot slower. It's your boss and has a significant amount of health. So the waves work in waves of 5. So then that means only green snakes spawn on wave 1. And then some green snakes and some red snakes spawn on wave 2. And then on wave 3, there are more red snakes than green snakes. And on wave 4, it's entirely red snakes. And on wave 5, it's a couple red snakes and then the boss. And then the boss can't be slowed by the freeze tower, which makes it significantly harder if you don't have a strong defense. So I'm just gonna speed up a little and try to kill all the enemies. So I'll upgrade the damage of some of my towers to speed it up. And then there's also the option to press R, which shows the range of all your towers, so you can plan better for your defense. And then if you see I max out the attack speed at 0, then it attacks much faster. And the cell value is always half the cost of the tower. I'm going to get rid of my super strong towers to show you the boss, which appears after 5 of those snakes. And then the big gray one, the boss, can't be slowed, so its health doesn't change color, and it moves at the same speed the entire time. And then the boss also gives you a lot of money. And yeah, that's my 15-112 term project. I hope you enjoyed the video.